marching on together. We're gonna see you break.
Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 8 of Whites on the Rise. We are into the fourth round of the FA Cup, as you will have seen from the last episode after we beat Reading 5-1. In today's episode, we're going to be doing the fourth round tie against Birmingham City. We're at home in this one, so I'm confident we can get a victory and get through to the fifth round. Since you were last with us, we've had up and down form, it's fair to say. I'd probably say we played better than we... played well. We played well enough. We haven't won every game, basically, is what I'm saying. But we're not expecting to. We're in the Premier League as our first season, so give us a break, all right? Chill out a minute. So, anyway, since you were last with us, and we dismantled Reading 5-1 with a courtesy of a Joe Gelhardt 25-minute hat-trick and goals from Robin Koch and Usama Idrissi, we followed that up with another victory, a 3-1 victory against Crystal Palace, as you can see. Joe Gelhardt getting on the score sheet again. So he's been playing really, really well. Been really pleased to see him pumping in the goals as well. You saw a goal from Calvin Phillips and then a last-minute penalty from Klitsch. Just after Robert Mack for Palace did get an equalising goal. What turned out to be a consolation goal, but a goal that made me a little bit worried because they scored obviously so late on in the game. We followed that up with a really unfortunate 3-2 defeat to Manchester City. As you can see, they scored 2 from Fernandinho and Aguero within the space of 7 minutes just before half-time. I thought that was game over. We somehow, through goals from Rodrigo and Helder Costa, got it back to 2-2, to then have a heartbreaking late goal from Memphis Depay, who's apparently signed for them, which I hadn't noticed, in the 84th minute to condemn us to a 3-2 defeat. We then did the flip side to that against Newcastle. We're at 2-0 down within 14 minutes. I was thinking, oh God, here we go. We then went 2-2. As you can see, Rodrigo and Costa getting 2 goals for the end of the first half. Robin Koch then got himself sent off, but then Jamie Shackleton, Leeds lad himself, popped up and scored in the 89th minute. It was a wonderful goal. We were down to 10 men. Alioski whips a ball in. Calvin Phillips just nods it down in front of Shackleton. He just smacks it into the top left corner, just off the edge of the penalty spot. Fantastic goal. But yeah, as I mentioned here, in this episode today, we're going to be playing against Birmingham City, and this is the team I'm putting out to do it. I've tried to keep a fairly kind of standard looking team to it, apart from a couple of changes just due to fitness and stuff like that. So we've got Casilla starting in goal. He's been moaning a bit about game time, so I thought I'd give him the chance he clearly thinks he deserves. Alioski, Kempf, Cooper and Gotts are the back four. Koch, as you all know, is obviously suspended because he got sent off in the last game against Newcastle, so he doesn't play in this one. Alioski on the left because Jamal's gone on holiday for a week because he's just exhausted, and again Alioski wants to play more football, so it seems to make sense. Phillips in at the half-back position at the base of the midfield, Klitsch and Vasiliades ahead of him again just to give Shackleton a bit of a rest. Rodrigo on the left, Costa on the right, and then Joe Gelhardt resuming his position up top. I mean, look at that last 5 games, right? 8.62. Bamford's fallen a little bit off the boil. Rodrigo scored in his last couple of games, so I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit and keep people guessing. As you can see, the likes of Idrissi, Pablo Hernandez and co can come on in the second half or at any point if we need them to, worst case. Dallas also is complaining about game time. I did toy with the idea of starting him at right back in this game, but I did consider that and thought, no, I'll give Robbie Gotts a chance because at the end of the day, he does appear to be our up-and-coming right back and is doing a fantastic job at the moment, so I've got to give him the rub of the green in a game like this. A team such as ours should be winning this game with no problem at all. That seems like the right thing to do. Like I say, win here, and we go into the 5th round of the FA Cup, which I believe is the minimum expectation, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have to get past this game, so fingers crossed we do that. You can see some potential banana skins in there. Got Hartlepool up against Sheffield United, although Sheffield United 1-0 up already. I saw Manchester City versus Gillingham, which is an interesting one. Other than that, at least from what I can see, it looks like a fairly standard list of ties. But Gelhardt's on the ball here, ball through from the free kick. Oh, takes a chance and it's turned away by the Birmingham goalkeeper. Good effort from him. Like I say, he's been so good, so quick as well. Straight through, he just runs through people. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. He's looking at like a very, very tidy player. Chance for Birmingham City now, which is a bit worrying. And Kempf is now going to miss the next game I saw from a yellow card there. The chance comes off the post. Ooh, that was close. Not happy with that. Going to demand more from the lads. We should. we've shaded. I say we've shaded, dominated the shots and shots on target stats. We've not really had as much of the ball as we would normally have, which is a bit of a concern. But otherwise, we're restricting Birmingham to basically no chances whatsoever. It does worry me though that Kempf is obviously now booked, and I can't see that we have anyone who realistically could come in and fill the void there. My main option, I guess, is to shift Calvin Phillips into the centre back role, but he's kind of doing that anyway. I'm not happy with your performance. He can kind of do that. He's obviously doing that with a half back role anyway. So in theory, he's doing that anyway. So we'll see how it gets on. As you see, he's just done it there. Perfect. Thank you, Calvin, for explaining my point. Klitsch has just had a shocking touch there, and he's given the ball away, which is a concern. But we are pressing quite nicely. See if anyone can get on top of that. No, Gotts gets the ball from the clearance though. Running forwards. Keeps going. Plays it to Rodrigo nicely, who then manages to nearly lose the ball, but gets to Phillips, who spreads it beautifully out to Alioski. Ball into Gelhardt at the near post, and it's 1-0. It took its time to get there, but Gelhardt's got his 5th goal in like 3 games that he's played in. He didn't play in the Man City or Newcastle games because he was injured. He got a knock in training, so he didn't play in either of those. I mean, the guy's incredible. Like, I've never known anything like it. He just scores for fun, it seems, at the moment. Again, yeah, I know you're going to say it's Birmingham. Sorry, FM Llama. I know you're a Birmingham supporter if you're watching this, but I know it's only Birmingham, and realistically, we should be more than one up. But I'm pleased that he's scoring nonetheless. It makes me happy to see one of my young players scoring goals on the regular. I'm gonna make a change now. I'm gonna shift Alioski forward into his more comfortable left wing role, put him in as a winger, because clearly, if someone can whip a ball in, this man's getting on top of it. Let's be honest. Even though I don't think he's very tall. I think he's only 5 foot something. Hey, he's 5'9". He's tiny for a centre forward, but he seems to get there. I don't know how he manages it. Then again, to be fair, I'm not watching many of these replays at the moment, so arguably he could just be volleying all of these in and not actually getting on his head. But Douglas has come on. Oh, Vasiliadis with a chance that's just gone wide of the post there. He's probably one of the players I've been a little bit disappointed with in the last few games. He's not really done a huge amount. He's not offered a huge amount going forwards or otherwise. And the reason why Phillips is now back in at the half-back position is because that's actually where he's played better during the season. I found this really interesting screen that I'd never spotted in Football Manager before that tells me their ratings in certain roles, which is really useful. I'm going to put Shackleton in there as the ball-winning midfielder because, again, it gives him a chance to do that. I think I'm going to bring Robbie Gotts off as well, who's not really offered a huge amount on the right-hand side. And, like I say, give the Dallas a chance to hopefully do a job on there. I'm not making much sense today. I don't think I've made sense in a lot of my videos recently, to be completely honest with you. I don't know why. Can't really offer much. Is this gonna be a really boring 1-0 win? I mean, I'll take it through to the 5th round, but seems a bit dull. Sorry, guys, not the most interesting. I thought FA Cup ones, you want to see them because it'd be interesting to see them, but if we're just going to win 1-0 in this one, then it's not quite not quite last week's episode against Reading, is it? Well, I'll take it. Looks like we're going through to the 5th round. We're deserved winners. We've absolutely battered them in terms of the shots on goal. I am going to tell them that was poor and we got away with it, but Gelhardt with the goal, Gianni Alioski, man of the match. Nice, I'll take that. And a chance, like I say, to get some other people into the game. We've won in the 4th round. Yeah, the fairy tale continues. I wouldn't argue with it. Fairy tale. That seems a bit silly. What we expected to get to? Oh, reached 4th round, so we've done more than that. Awesome. That's great news. League-wise, just an update in terms of where we are in the league. We are in 9th. I'm confident we're avoiding relegation this season. I'd be amazed if we capitulated from here. I know the magical total is 40 points, but I would argue 35 is there. You've done it at that point with 24 games. Still, another 14 games left. We've stayed up. So I think now it's going to be a chance to potentially give some of the younger lads a go. Let's have a quick look through the development centre to see who we've got potentially making a push for some first team football at some point. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, actually, I'll probably give you a bit of a squad update, to be fair. Matej Bogusz has gone out on loan to Orlando City, I believe it is. Oh, sorry, no, Seattle Sounders. He's literally every MLS club was after him. Don't really know why. But he's gone out on loan. He wasn't getting enough time to play. Gaetano Berardi, he's leaving at the end of the season. He's going to be joining Young Boys, ironically, as a 31-year-old experienced fullback. So he is leaving the club. I love the guy in real life. He's an absolute legend for Leeds, but he's not going to play. And although he's a good utility option, as you can see from his progress, he's just starting to go downhill a little bit, to be completely honest with you. So he's off at the end of the season. I think the options we've got, I can look at the likes of Cody Draymond to come in and maybe do a job. Alfie McCalmont could probably get a couple of games here and there. Obviously, Gail Hart's already playing anyway. And I think that's probably it for now. Let me just check the under 18s as well, just in case someone's sitting in there that I've forgotten about. Maybe Tremoni, maybe Alan can come in. Maybe we'll have a look at those two. Like I say, we've got some options. That's the main thing. And I think it'll be a chance to maybe have a couple of them play a couple of games in the Premier League if we have the ability to. Unless obviously we start making a bit of a challenge for the top six, which I think we're probably away from this year. We'll see how we get on anyway. But anyway, guys, that's enough for me. I've babbled on to make this over a 10-minute video now, which is way longer than I thought it would be considering what had happened in the FA Cup. But that's going to be it from me. Next episode, we will come back for... Let's come back for the Tottenham game. Because we played Liverpool, we've played Man United. Let's come back for the Tottenham game. And then depending on who the FA Cup fifth round of game is against, we might come back for that one in the episode after that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. If this is the first time you've seen this video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and go and check out all the other videos on the channel as well. If you've enjoyed this one, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That'd be very much appreciated. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. But anyway, guys, that's it from me. My name's been David. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Marching on.